Okay, so we're gonna look at it. I'm gonna take it out of the oven, and then I'm gonna show you how to make it. So stick around to see how it's made. And we're going into the oven. Oh, geez. I'll tell you why this is such a big pan. Look at that. That is beautiful. Now, mind you, I'll explain to you why such a large pan. And I'm a man. I don't know how to adjust. It's go with the flow and just head on down the road. So here, it's going to cool down. It's pulled in from the sides, but I'm going to show you how to make it, and then at the very end of the video, we're going to make some wicked sandwiches. All right, see you later. Okay, here we go. So, doesn't that look great? I'm telling you, being a diabetic, it's incredibly difficult to reverse type 2 diabetes. Now, I have managed to keep my A1C below 10, but only with medication. To reverse type 2 diabetes, apparently it's possible, but to reverse it, you got to come off your medication. And that has to be done through the supervision of your doctor. Don't adjust your medication without seeking a doctor's advice. For me, I'm trying to do it by eating better, eating less calories, less sugar, but it's a long journey. I mean, I have my moments where I cave, and the cravings are the hardest things in the world to handle. But as you saw, that flatbread that I'm going to show you how to make is absolutely beautiful. Now, it is difficult because what I'm using, because I'm on an island, off of an island, in a small community, that doesn't, I mean, we have your basic essentials. Nothing fancy. It takes 6 to 8 weeks for Amazon to deliver something to the post office that you have to go to the post office and get. Amazon cannot deliver to your house here. They deliver to the post office, and then you have to go get it. And I mean, I'm trying to do everything on a pensioner's budget and eat as healthy as I can. However, you can supplement everything that I'm using with what you have, or what you can afford, and what you have access to. So, I made pizza, and the way I made it, the dough rose while it was cooking. I don't know what happened. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know any of that stuff. I'm just a normal person who wants to eat as normal food as possible. And I'll go through it and things that might help. Now, I don't know that mixer, how to put it in so that it mixes properly, because it comes out like slop. It cooks up perfect, but I'm kind of at the end of my wits on how to adjust things. I just put what I think is right and we'll go from there. And I'll show you some of the solutions I come up with are pretty basic, but to make this flatbread, the first thing you're going to need is 4 eggs. You can put as many eggs as you want. You can put 2, you can put 3, you can put 6, but for my recipe, 4. And I'm going to put them in first because I'm going to put the emulsification of this contraption. It's like brutal. It doesn't do what I want it to do. I mean, I don't know how to use it. I just got it. It's the only one that was available. So I don't know if it's good, bad. I don't know. But this is what I have. So we're going to crack 4 eggs in. And if you get a little bit of a shell, fish it out or just let it go. Let it go. Because you're not putting the whole eggshell in. It's a little bit. It'll get emulsified, a little extra calcium. Nobody's gonna, nobody's gonna come and arrest you. The shell police are not coming to arrest you. Do what you can with what you got, right? I'll go through it. Like eggs are eggs. Here on the island, eggs cost a little bit more than on the mainland, right? So I think it's like $4 for a dozen. So if you use 4, right? There's 12. You do the math. I'm not doing any math. I can't figure it out. It's like maybe $1.25. I don't know. Now, nobody's answered the question, how long can you keep eggs out of the fridge? I'm assuming it's okay at least 5 minutes or 5 days is bad. I don't know. So the eggs have been out of the fridge for about 15 minutes. I gotta put them back in. It's weird though because I looked it up online. Sorry, I washed them. Okay, so I looked it up online, and there's anywhere from 2 hours to 2 weeks. I would lean towards the 2 hours because I don't think anything's good if you leave it out for 2 weeks, but now with all the preservatives and everything. So I'm going to put in heavy cream. There's about 1/4 cup of coffee cream. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. So what I do, because I had a stroke and my memory is no good, which is one positive is that I can't stay mad at anybody for any period of time because I forget what they've done to me. So it's called coffee cream or table cream. And I think that was about 1/4 cup. Now into that, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of Parmesan. Now we're going to be putting cottage cheese. And cottage cheese is sour and salty. And really, unless you mask the flavor, I don't like it. I don't like it. In my life, I maybe eat it a couple times. But it was never a staple. Even when I got diabetes diagnosed 12 years ago, so who knows how long I really had it. But it's only been like a month or 2 that I've been eating this cottage cheese or trying to cook with it. I made the most incredible ice cream with cottage cheese, and the pizza was fabulous. Just a little bit too thick for me. I want to get it down. So 2 tablespoons of Parmesan. I'm getting used to using these things. I never thought about it before. Like for me, it was always feel. Like I grew up watching my mom cook and my late wife cook, and they just knew. They never measured anything. A pinch of this, a handful of that. when they would measure with a cup, sometimes it'd be a coffee mug or a glass, or there was no measuring anything. So, I mean, for me, that's what I know. And doing this has been awkward. Remember, see how fast I forget? To the right. Now, this is called magic baking powder. I don't know who makes it, but to really call it magic, it should cook for you. But what I think it's doing is when it's in whatever you're making, so 2 tablespoons, it kind of fluffs it up. Right? Now I'm mixing not all, you'll see what I'm going to do in a second. But I'm going to mix all the herbs and Parmesan and thing with the eggs because it'll emulsify. I think it'll emulsify better. So this is oregano. Now, this is a teaspoon, so 2 teaspoons of oregano. And we all know why I have to put in 2 teaspoons and not a tablespoon, because a tablespoon doesn't fit in here. And I'm not going to pour it because it'll just go all over the place. So 2 teaspoons of oregano. Now, I don't know about you, but I love garlic. And to put raw garlic in, I don't think, no, I just like the flavor. I know garlic powder isn't as good as raw garlic. You do what you want to do. I'm doing garlic powder, 1 tablespoon. I like to garlic it up. Because we're making cottage cheese flatbread. And we're going to make sandwiches, right? So if you stick around to the end, right, you'll see what I did with that flatbread. I made some incredible sandwiches. Well, incredible for me. You could probably make 10 times better than me. So now we have Italian seasoning. So 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. So the first one was kind of heaping, so the second one was not so heaping. So whatever. Right. So now all we got left is the cottage cheese and the complement pizza crust dough mix. I'll get to it. Now we're going to emulsify this. Now I'm trying it this way because the last time I did it, it was like a big mudslide. It was just hot. And notice how there's no wooden spoon? I gotta keep the wooden spoon away. I got in so much trouble for that. Like, I mean, doesn't anybody understand? I'm an old man who makes mistakes, is trying something new, and I don't know how to use the equipment. I didn't know that if you put a wooden spoon down to the bottom that those blades would hit it. It never crossed my mind. I thought it was doing something new. So, pizza crust mix. You can use almond flour. You can use coconut flour. You can use the husk of whatever you want, right? But for me, as a pensioner, this is cost effective. This whole pouch is $1. If it was any one of those things that I mentioned, it would be $10 enough. So 10 times or more than what I'm paying for it. And if you look at the back, right, it's got 2 grams of sugar, and there's, for a quarter bag, so 4 times 4, that's 8 grams of sugar. Now I'm making a lot of bread, so maybe a slice might have a gram. from here. But this thing works like magic. Like, you know, the magic baking powder? They should have magic on here too. This is amazing. It really is. Like I tried. I couldn't get anything to work. Everything turned out like, and then I got a little bit disappointed and kind of like, this is my life. Just stop doing it. Okay. You know what I gotta get? Because I got powder everywhere now. I gotta get one of those aprons. Right? I never got an apron because I thought it wasn't, you know, for me. But I'm going to tell you something. How much stuff goes flying when I cook? I need an apron. I actually need one of those hazmat suits. See? Even that. Okay. Sorry, I'm disabled, so walking around is hard. So, new wooden spoon. I'm turning off the machine if I have to go in. If I have to go in, I'm turning off the machine. So in goes the cottage cheese. Hopefully it doesn't overflow, that we don't have some kind of issue. There's always an issue. I'm a man. You women know that, men. There's always an issue. There's never a time when we're not causing some kind of commotion for something. Where's the lid? Okay. Okay, so stuff might squirt out. So, see? This is not working out. Is it the cream? Is it the cream that's causing this? This thing wants to blow off. Oh, it's leaking out. What the hell? What's going on here? There's a catastrophe about to happen. I'm afraid to open it. Okay. I'm gonna open this. If it gushes out like, where is that? If it gushes out like an oil well, I didn't do it. I'm just gonna run away and this video is gonna end. Wow. Did the cream do that, or the order of which? Okay, either the cream did that or the order of which I put it in here worked a lot better, because the last time it was like slop. Let's see how it feels. Yeah, it's slop. Notice how the machine is off while I'm all the way down with this wooden spoon. I'm getting jiggy with it. It feels a lot smoother. I wonder if it'll pour better. Okay, we're gonna try. Ooh, that's so powdered. Okay, we're gonna try again. Another kick at the can. That's some crazy stuff. Okay, wait, I gotta turn on the stove. I gotta preheat the oven, because last time I forgot. Okay. All right, now hang on a second. I gotta get a towel. I don't know where all my kitchen towels went. This is crazy. everywhere. What? What the heck? I know it's not nice to turn your back on someone, but this is out of control. Okay, this is a bit creamier, and I think that it's got to do with the cream that I put in, so it's a little bit smoother. See that? A little bit better. It smells wonderful. Oh, that garlic. Oh, I love garlic. Okay, we're going to give it one more pulse. And that came out super smooth compared to the lumps I had last time. So I'm going to give it one more pulse. Well, not pulse. We're just going to turn it on and ramp it up and go. Okay, I don't have the patience. And if you want, you can use parchment paper, but to me, parchment paper is like a Rubik's Cube. I can't figure it out. It's going to take some time, you know, to pull it out, rip it up. I mean, I don't have the dexterity to do it yet. But after I go through half a roll, I'll probably figure it out. So I'm just going to spray the pan. Now, I'm going to give you an example. This is the pan I used last time, and it was too thick, so when I poured it out, it just went out like that. And then I had to like spread it and everything. Then when I cooked it, it was too thick for me, it might be perfect for you. So what do you do when you can adjust your recipe or a bigger pan so it spreads out further and it gets thinner, right? So if you look at the two pans side by side, I mean, it's obvious who the winner is. So we're going to move this over here. We're going to bring this pan in and we're going to spray it. If you have the magic touch with parchment paper, use parchment paper. For me, good old spray. And I've noticed, I don't know about you, but I've noticed that if whatever you think you need, man, double it. If you're using parchment paper, go ahead. But if you're using this pan or whatever spray, double it. Whatever you think, no lightly coat, nothing. Double it. As you can see, I go hog wild on it. So now, we're going to take our mixture. We're going to pour it in now. I'm going to tip it over. Last time, it just out. This time, we're going to see if it'll pour. Oh, that's way better. Look at that. That's crazy. Look at that. Look. I impressed myself. So now we got to scrape. Because everything costs money. And you got to get every last bit you can out of it. I mean, within reason. I'm not going to sit here and scrape for 2 hours. Right? Man, that smells good. This is crazy good. And compared to the last one, this is amazing. So a quarter cup of table cream or cup, what the heck? Why are you fighting me? Why you fight? Quarter cup of table cream. And look at that. Look at that. Spreading around beautifully. Like the shit I went through, the stuff I went through last time was incredible. It was... Okay. So this is ready to go in the oven. 350. The oven still is not preheated. So 20 minutes. I'm going to put it to 25 because it's probably going to take another 5 minutes for the oven to get the temperature. Now you can wait for it to get up to temperature, but not this guy. I got to put it in at 10 minutes or so, 10, 12 minutes, because I'm going to set the timer. I'll check on it. If it needs more time, it needs more time. If it's done, it's done. You look and see what's done for you. Is a light shade of yellow? Is it a golden brown? Is it a dark brown? How you like it, you make it. In it goes. So, I'll see you in a little while, and then we'll take it out, let it cool down, and then we'll make some wonderful sandwiches. And I'll check my blood sugar again, but not like the last time where I had to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning, right? Because I don't have audio-visual equipment. And the sun comes through the window with the reflection off the ocean. It's like blinding, but see you soon. Okay, you made it almost to the end. I'm going to make a sandwich, so let's look at the undercarriage. Look how nice that looks. It's very thin. It's a lot thinner than I thought it would be. So we're gonna make a quick sandwich. And I'm not gonna make a big sandwich because I'll cut it in threes, right? And I'll take the two ends because they're my favorite. Look at that. That looks really good, and that is firm. Now I made a pizza video. This is a perfect type of, see, no flop. This is a perfect type. Okay. So I'm gonna move this out of the way so I can make the sandwich. Oh, jeez. Okay, first we put mayo. You make the sandwich however you want to make the sandwich, and you use whatever you want to use, and I'll use whatever I want to use. And so for me, I know I'm a disaster.
Like
my videographer is having a riot with me.
I'm like, do you want some bread with your mayo?
Look, it's not like the mayo's. It's gonna be bread and mayo. There's gonna be other stuff in it.
Okay.
So I like to put like the tomato in on the bottom as I'm building a sandwich because I'm disabled and a lot of times stuff goes flying, which is not a good thing when you're making a sandwich. So then onion, right? Now, You can use whatever cheese you want. But I live on an island off of, I don't know how many times I have to say it. Off of an island, I live on an island. So, processed cheese. I know it's not keto friendly and vegan friendly, and it's probably not even biologically friendly. But, I mean, please. If you want to come make me a sandwich, come make me a sandwich. But that goes on the bottom. Turkey breast. We don't have a deli on the island. You get what you get. So believe me, I would like something different, but you can put whatever you want. You can put whatever sandwich meat you want. I'm putting this. And you know what? You know how people... No, just slap it on there. Okay. The last but not least, lettuce. Me like the lettuce. Me likey. And just like that. So, there's the sandwich. Look at how that looks. Now, I'm going to hold it up before I take a bite. Obviously, I got to hold it up to bring it to my mouth. But that looks fantastic. Ready? Here we go. That's incredible. That is incredible. I would put it maybe another 5 minutes. But I don't know. I had it set for 25 minutes. I left it for another 5 minutes. So that was 30 minutes. Maybe another 5, but it's perfect the way it is for me. Now, what will it do to my blood sugar? I don't know. But this is amazing. And if you want to know what's going to happen to my blood sugar, you're going to have to wait till the next video, because I ain't staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning. See out the window? It's dark because the sun shines in through the window and it reflects off the ocean and it bathes you in a halo of light. And there's no... I would snap my fingers, but I would have to let go of the sandwich. Ain't happening. All right. You can fill it with what you want, but I'm loving it. Please let my blood sugar not go up, because I'll eat these sandwiches all day long. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next escapade.